Remember the parades you went to when you were a little kid? The Macy's Day Parade, the Memorial Day, the Labor Day. I'm sure you at least went to one parade when you were a little kid. What pops in your mind when you think of parades? The fire trucks and police cars that go by, the free candy. What about the marching band? That's what I always thought of when I was a little girl. What else comes with marching bands? The color guard, of course, twirling and tossing their brilliantly colored flags, making it look so graceful and elegant. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be on the color guard squad. I always said to my mom, I'm going to be a flag girl someday. To this day, I've been on the color guard squad for 4 years. Color guard teaches you how to dance, use a flag, work a routine, learn to use rhythm and beats, and to build teamwork and friendships. The purpose of my speech is to teach you from tricks and flips using a flag. It is important to set up a flag properly. First, get a flagpole, 2 stoppers, electrical tape, 2 weights and or screws that look something of this sort, and a flag that you would like to use. Now I'm going to show you how to set up a flag together. First, take your flagpole and put 1 stopper on it and secure it firmly on the end of it. Next, take the weight and put it into the flagpole so it goes into the stopper. This is to weigh it down when you're doing tosses and spins. Next, tape the stopper in a circular motion so you don't see the original color. Now, take your flag and put it on the flagpole as so. Take 6 pieces of tape and tape it in a snowflake manner. After this, you will tape the flag in a circular motion. Now that your stopper is taped, align the fabric along the pole so it is not twisted when you tape the bottom of the fabric. When taping the bottom of the fabric, wrap the tape around the pole twice. Now, taking your bottom stopper, put your wrist along it. Locating where your elbow is, wrap your tape around the pole once. This will help you know where your hand should be for certain tricks and flips. Now your flag is ready and set up to go. The first trick I will teach you is called a right position. Right positions are very easy to learn and are great starters for beginners. Right positions are usually where spins and tosses start. Now I'll teach you how to do this. First, take your left hand and place it at the bottom stopper. Make sure you cover the whole stopper and make sure you grasp it in a fist style. Place it at your belly button, right here. Next, take your right hand and place it at the bottom fabric. And grasp it the same way you did with your left hand. It should look like this. Think about if you were at the sides. Is your flag angling like this? It should be straight up and down. Also think about right next to your nose. It should be right by your nose, but not touching it. And that is how you do a right position. Next easiest move to learn is called a slam. Slams are very effective and can be used in performances and warm-ups. Slams are used to exaggerate points in a song by using in ripples and are starters for tosses. Now I'll teach you how to do a slam. First, go into right position. Keep your hands in the same fist style as before. All you're going to do is move your wrists and your arms. Now, take your pole and move it to the right. Your right hand should be at your hip. Remember to keep your elbows very straight and not floppy like this. Your left hand should be aligned with your ear. Your arm and the flag should be making a triangle like this. If it is not, you're not doing it correctly. Remember to keep your back straight at all times and your head held high, and look confident to the audience. And that is how you do a slam. Now I'll teach you one of the easiest spins called a drop spin. Drop spins are when you take your flag and spin it over and over. Drop spins are both used in performances and in warm-ups. Now I'll teach you how to do a drop spin. First, start at right position. Now, take away your left hand and flick your right wrist downward. Place the left hand back under the right hand, so both thumbs are facing downward. Remember when you're in this position to keep your flag straight up and down, and not to wiggle back and forth, like so. Now take away your right hand and flick your left wrist up. Bring your right hand back under your left hand, so both thumbs are facing upward. Remember in this position to keep your hands always close together, and always remember to keep your hands at the bottom tape with the fabric on it. Always remember to keep each spin very precise and clear. Always have your back straight, and always look confident to the audience. And that is how you do a drop spin. The last trick I'll teach you today is one of the easiest tosses called a prayer toss. A prayer toss is where you start at a slam and bring the flag into the air once. This is how you do it. Bring your hand into a slam. Your left hand should be over the pole while your right hand is under the pole. Use the push and pull method to get the flag into the air. When using the push and pull method, you push your left hand down and your right hand up. So that is what it would look like when not releasing. It is to get enough energy for your flag to get into the air. If you would like, you could when the flag is up in the air, you could clap your hands together and say prayer. And when the flag comes back down, say toss. When catching the flag, it feels as though the flag is being guided right back into your hands. Don't try to grab it while it's in the air. It will come to you. Always be confident with all the tosses you do, including this one. So if you put it all together, this is what it would look like. Prayer, toss. In conclusion, color guard is really fun. You make new friends and learn lots of tricks and flips. It also looks really good on college applications as well. Today you have learned how to set up a flag, a couple of basic tricks, a spin, and a toss. That's really good to learn in less than a half an hour. With certain tricks and flips, it takes time and patience, but with lots of practice, anything is possible. The more complicated the tricks are, the better your performance will look. In the future, I am hoping to continue my love for the sport of the arts, which is the color guard's nickname. I wish that I could coach and choreograph a color guard team someday. And who knows, my dream to be on a color guard team when I was little came true. Maybe this one can too.